This is the news from Pyongyang, North Korea. This is Voice of Korea, their news bulletin at 1913 UTC, received in Johannesburg, South Africa on the Kenwood R1000 with the MLA 30 plus loop antenna. It's quite clear, so you can actually hear very nicely what the news is. Interesting news items, not the usual stuff. And then at the end, they introduce a music piece and explain what the piece is about. It is interesting also to hear that they say, you will listen to, and then give a bit of information about the song.
The Autumn Golf Addict Contest took place at the Pyongyang Golf Course between the 18th and the 20th. In the contest, over 30 players were divided into 3 categories according to their technical levels, sexes, and ages, and competed in individual event, doubles, and skill events. At the closing ceremony held on the 20th, medals, diplomas, and prizes were awarded to the players who proved successful and displayed high techniques in the contest. Addressing the ceremony, Vice Minister of Physical Culture and Sports, chairman of the Golf Association, golf addicts should make an active contribution to the development and dissemination of golf techniques. The 27th Seminar of World Political Parties on Building a New Society was recently held in Mexico. Present there were leaders of political parties and congressmen of Mexico, and delegates of over 50 political parties of more than 40 countries, including the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, China, Cuba, Vietnam, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. Invited to the seminar were the former president of Honduras, the general secretary of the São Paulo Forum, and diplomatic representatives of different countries in Mexico. A congratulatory message of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea was read out and speeches were made. Speakers disclosed the fact that the worldwide economic crisis further aggravated the situation in which the rich get ever richer and the poor get ever poorer. They said the popular masses no longer trust the neoliberalistic market economy system, but call for establishing a new economic order that represents and protects the interests of the working masses. They refer to the achievements and experiences of those countries promoting democratic social reform and the fierce struggle against the forces opposing it. The present international situation clearly proves that the ruling style of imperialism may change, but its dominationist ambition will never change, they said, and called on all the revolutionary and progressive anti-imperialist independent forces of the world aspiring after socialism to strengthen unity and solidarity in the struggle against imperialism, their common enemy. The seminar adopted the Solidarity Resolution supporting the righteous struggle of the Workers' Party of Korea and the Korean people. The resolution expressed full support and solidarity to the party and people of Korea that grandly celebrated the 75th founding anniversary of the DPRK and the 70th anniversary of the victory in the Federal Liberation War, in a waging a vigorous struggle to achieve the overall prosperity of Korea-style socialism, resolutely slashing the sanctions, suffocation moves, and military provocations of the hostile forces under the leadership of the respected comrade Kim Jong-un. It highly praised the Workers' Party of Korea for further strengthening its leadership ability, holding the political building, organizational building, ideological building, discipline building, and work style building as the permanent 5-point direction, and for making the people first principle run through the party and state activities, and dynamically opening a new phase of building a powerful nation under the banner of self-reliance. The resolution appealed to the progressive political parties and organizations of all countries aspiring after independence, justice, and peace to attack and frustrate the nuclear war moves of the United States and its vassal forces, and launch a solidarity movement on a large scale for supporting and encouraging the just struggle of the Workers' Party of Korea, the DPRK, and the Korean people. And that's the end of the news, read by Cha Yun-gyong in Pyongyang.
Now you listen to the song, Ardent Mine. Though we close our eyes, we see his bright smile. His endearing voice reads evening dream. Rose of Lieutenant Marshal Kim Jong-un. We want to run to see and hear him. We eagerly long for him with ardent mind.